Good morning, chickadoes and chickadees. Today is Friday, October 9th, and this is your video lesson. What you're working on today is a short answer that's very much similar to what you're going to see on the test. So I want you to be able to get a practice with it and be able to hash it out and figure it out and how to answer it. So what you're looking at is your attendance check and then, of course, the assignment in itself. Hopefully the way I created it creates a copy just for you, and that's what you turn in. So we're going to be using the excerpt from the plays 1776 and Hamilton. When you click on it and get the document, you'll see a box. The box with words just kind of reminding you what theme is. So freshman year, most likely, when y'all read Romeo and Juliet or whatever play or To Kill a Mockingbird, and your teacher asked, what is the theme of this text? The most instinctive response is, it's about love, it's about family, it's about friendship. Yes, but also no at the same time, an emphatic no. When we talk about theme, we're looking at this very robust, sophisticated, profound, insightful statement, a sentence that conveys the message that the writer is trying to get to the audience, this universal truth. It is the so-called lesson learned. So when we talk about theme, we're talking about a sentence. We're talking about a statement about life, society, humanity, nature, or the id, the self. When we instinctively say those one-worded comments such as life, family, love, friendship, that is what we call motifs or thematic topics as well. Society gets it wrong. They always say, oh, it's a hula themed party. No, it's a motif, but anyways, that's okay. When we take a look at this in a literary sense, we're looking at the concept of, okay, what is the lesson being taught in this text? What are they trying to say about society? What are they trying to say about humanity? What are they trying to say about individuals and nature? That is the statement that we're looking at, and that's what we want you to look at today with our two texts, or our two excerpts, 1776 and Hamilton. So this is just a reminder, and if you do some research online, look for thematic statements or example of thematic statements. If it directs you to like websites that say thematic topics or themes that are like love, family, success, they got it wrong. Those are thematic topics. Those are those one-worded ideas that you see right here. That message is the lesson. It's what we're supposed to take away from that text. It's that overarching concept. So what I want you to do for questions 1 and 2 is to brainstorm those topics and those sentences, what those one-worded ideas that are embodied in that 1776 excerpt and then for Hamilton. And then think about what are some lessons that the playwright's trying to teach us? What are they trying to convey to us? What is that universal truth? If you're having trouble with this part, come into the Zoom call, we'll talk it out. Is once you get those ideas, what I want you to talk to me about is, okay, whatever is going on in the play, in those excerpts, what is going on that helps teach that lesson? If we're going to talk about how this is teaching a lesson about society, about humanity, about nature, about the self, then what is going on? So the 3 areas we can focus on is historical, social, and economic. We have to take a look at what's happening in that play to teach, in a historical sense, to teach us this particular lesson. Like, what was going on at that time in that point of history? What were the events? What were the decisions? What were the situations that were occurring in that historical moment that is helping teach this particular lesson? If we're looking at society, we're looking at, okay, what is going on in society at that point that's helping us teach this particular lesson? When we look at men versus women, how men are regarded versus how women are regarded. When we take a look at social classes, like your upper class, your middle class, and your lower classes. When we talk about, in a sense, society of the patriots and the people from England, what is going on in a social situation that is helping us teach this particular lesson. And then, of course, the economic. We're looking at the business sector. We're looking at the sense of power and money. Also, the upper class, middle class, and lower class when we're looking at the sense of money-generated profits, the have and the have-nots. What is going on in that particular moment or in that particular time in history that, again, is helping us teach that lesson or convey that lesson in those texts. So you'll write your response here. You can write it all in one paragraph and talk about 1776 and Hamilton and what's going on in the plays to help teach this lesson. Or if you want to attack it individually talk about 1776 first and then talk about Hamilton, you can branch off and do more than one paragraph. Right, so you're focusing on theme, which hopefully you walk away knowing that it is a thematic statement. It is a universal truth that the writer is trying to teach us about life, society, humanity, nature, the id, the self. And that when we say theme, we are building off of that one-worded topic, that love, family, society. It's whatever the writer's trying to teach us about that love, society, family, loss, love, success, defeat. Remember, I'm on the Zoom call, so if you need any questions, if you need help, or you have any questions, or you need any help, I am available. You can jump in first through eighth today. Good luck with your short answer, and remember, you can go into multiple paragraphs if that helps you organize your thoughts. I love you. Have a good day, and make good choices. Bye, guys.